Hey there guys, Skolzy here from InfamousWarfare, and today I'm going to be giving you a commentary while I'm walking home to the station, so forgive me if there is a bit of background noise, but yeah, I did just want to get this done for you guys, and it's going to be going over one of Bullet's gameplays, because as you know, I currently don't have the internet. Well, I do at the moment, but it's not sufficient enough for me to be getting on the PlayStation enough to be getting those gameplays for you guys. And even still, I wouldn't be able to upload videos as I am currently running on a mobile broadband. So yeah, that's not so suitable for me. But basically, Bullet has told me that I need to be getting something up right now, so I'm going to be doing this commentary for him over one of his gameplays. I think it is a 28-5, but that's nothing to do with what I want to be talking about today. The whole thing that I want to be talking about today is a certain topic, and that's sort of the area I'm going to be going into, more topic-based commentaries. So today's commentary is on about parents and their children, and it's sort of a rant, because basically I was at I take my daughter to a baby group on Mondays. It's a place where you can, it's basically in its name, baby group. You take a baby there, they have toys and etc. This one has a bouncy castle. And this day was a special day because it was a sort of Christmas do one that they did. Santa turns up for all the little kids. They had a few more other little activity things planned and that. And there was this one kid that he was a bit, he was a boy. He was a bit boisterous for his age. I don't know how old he was. He must have been about 4, maybe 5. And I'm not even sure if that sort of age group's meant to be there, to be honest. But there was one activity thing that Sophie was part of. Sophie's my daughter, by the way. And it was like a sort of ball pit, and within the ball pit there was a even bigger ball, like a giant, you know, like one of those gym balls, an exercise one. And she was playing with it, and this kid comes over and sort of in a way pushes her out of the way, but without touching her, he sort of used the ball and took it off her and rolled it sort of into her. And I'm sort of like, I've got a really short temper, but at this baby group, there's been a few instances where there's been kids that sort of really piss me off, and I have to sort of bite my tongue because obviously their parents are there, so I can't be going off shouting about a kid and even shouting at the parent. So basically just have to hold your tongue. But in this instance, this kid was proper jarring me, because it was like too much. You know what I mean? Like, you know when kids are just that too much playful. It's gone beyond playful. They're just a bit too much. And the parent, believe it or not, was in the ball pit sitting there with him. And I think she had another baby with her, and also his grandparents were there. Fuck knows what. It's like family outing or something. And so they're all sitting there, and no one's taken a blind bit of notice to the way this kid is treating the other children. Sorry about this siren going on. They're not taking a blind bit of notice to how he's treating the other children around him, which is a bit like, oh, come on, you're meant to be looking after both these kids. So you're sort of at the point where you want to say something, but then you don't want to be rude because of the fact that they feel like you might be digging out their child, which you're not. You're just looking out for your own kid. But these are the sort of instances I'm on about, like, where it's either you want to shout at the parent or you want to punch the kid. In a way, obviously you're not going to punch a kid in the face because that's just wrong, but or you want to do something to get back at that kid for protection of your own child. Like, I was at the point of wanting to push this kid over just to get back at him, and he'd done it a couple more times, like later on within the session, and I was just like, how the hell can you not notice the way your child is treating other children at this baby group? So it's sort of, and there's been like a few other instances at this baby group where and it is quite like a sort of, I'm not going to say upper class one. It's it costs a little bit to get into it. So I mean, they're not just letting any old riffraff in, because I mean you wouldn't even be able to afford it. So But yeah, basically, this whole thing's going on, and I'm sort of getting to the point of where I want to be able to tell Sophie to do it back, like push that kid back. But then I think of the long run of when she goes to nursery, and if I'm not there, and she pushes someone, and then a kid does something else, and then she goes off, she comes back with a spade from the sand pit and smashes a kid around the canister, and he's knocked out, and it just all creates drama. And someone's in trouble. And that's sort of the drama that you don't need. Like, I don't really want to be putting it into my daughter's head that she should be. Obviously, she should stick up for herself, but to the point of where she wants to wrap something around some other kid's head is just beyond. It's going a bit too far. So there was another point where we did it, and I was like, "Soph, just leave it. Come on, let's go over here. We'll play with this one." And it's just the fact that this mother took not one bit of notice that the way this child was acting. And it's like, it is a bit like, well, obviously it's the child's fault in a way because he's acted a bit too much, but then he's just a child, so he don't really have any morals. And I suppose it's just the way his parents obviously aren't putting into his head that he should be sharing, because he was literally taking this big ball off everyone. And then again, his mother wasn't even, or his grandparents, because they were just acting as stupid as, like, putting that big ass ball on the bouncy castle when there's other little children on there. So it's a bit like, come on, like, if you've got kids, you need to be acting like a parent in a way that, especially at a baby group, where you need to look out for the other children around you. It's not just your child in that baby group. So a bit of consideration goes a long way, so that it's not even needed to be doing that. But yeah, I'm going to be bringing you more rants soon, so hope you have enjoyed this, guys. Please rate, comment and subscribe. Let me know if you know about any sort of instances like this, and I'll see you soon. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.